Welcome back everyone to episode 18 in our Mosh Potatoes series here on Menace Mode. The warmer weather sure as hell is coming back for Australians, and I'm going to be broadcasting from that bloody pool really soon, because in the words of That's What I Reckon,
fuck, it's hot.
The other side of the world were bragging that they got to spend the first half of quarantine in their pools and enjoying the warmer weather, while we all sat inside, bored out of our brains, making bloody YouTube channels. But don't worry, Australia, our turn's coming. This week's recipe is for the Thrashers. Mr. Joel Grind from Toxic Holocaust even surprised himself by submitting a vegan recipe for us to whip up. Now Joel, he's not just in Toxic Holocaust, he is Toxic Holocaust. He formed the band back in 1999, put out a bunch of demos and 2 full-length albums all by himself before hiring a backing band for touring. Think of him as a cooler, more humble and underground Billy Corgan. Toxic Holocaust's 2005 album Hell on Earth most notably displays artwork by Ed Repka, who is the king of thrash metal artwork. He's done the art for some of the most well-known covers in our genre. Albums from Megadeth, Venom and Death. He also made the logo for Dark Angel. But hey, this is an episode about Ed Repka. This is an episode about Joel Grind. Now Joel, when he's not in multiple solo projects and Toxic Holocaust writing, touring, recording, he actually has a side business where he mixes and records other artists. With over 20 years in the industry, he's learned a thing or two. He's been in projects from a range of genres including pop, punk, metal, and a ton of others. Speaking of other genres, just last week he released a synth single. It's called Electric Graveyard and it's over on his Bandcamp for just $1. So I'll pop a link in the description below for you to go and check it out and hopefully support Joel and his tunes. So chuck on some Toxic Holocaust, put on your battle apron, and let's check out Joel Grind's Satanic Burrito. Cheers, let's rock and roll. Nikki's a woman of very few words. on camera only, it seems. Thanks so much for being a part of the video, Nikki. It's been too long that it took until episode 18 to get you, but I finally did, and I'm sure this won't be the last one that you're going to be in. Now with the burrito, alright, I know, I only put minimal ingredients in there because I was so worried about fucking up the fold and it being on the internet forever, but you go nuts. Overload it, make it the biggest burrito that you've ever had in your life. I just had to, you know, do it for aesthetics, right? And also, I had to do the sugar step a couple of times because I just kept on making toffee. So, good luck with that part. Didn't really make sense to me, but we got through it in the end. And actually, even the most biggest meat eaters in the household loved it too. So thanks for sticking around and checking out Joel Grind's Satanic Burrito. Remember to hit like and subscribe to see who's next on the chopping block. I will see you next week. Be kind to yourself and others. Cheers.